Hey everyone, we're going to be covering the Golden Week event, the Subjugation event that came with it. Technically the name is Armored Warrior Subjugation event. This event is going to last from the 27th all the way to the 17th of May, so we have a good amount of time to play. We have boosted characters being Mimi. Well, actually, I can just show you. Boosted characters being Mimi, the new banner unit, Felix, the free unit from the previous event, or previous subjugation event. Then we have the new memory that comes with Mimi as well. So usually the boosted units consist of the new unit that comes with it and the previous unit from the previous subjugation event. The way events work in this game is they basically switch. We have a subjugation event, and then we have an all-out war event, and they kind of just take turns. And my personal opinion, subjugation events are the shit. They literally give so many rewards. They're so fun to play. They incentivize you, like actually playing and creating teams for it. Then All Out War does really incentivize creating teams and strategizing, but not being able to play just makes it really bummer. It just bums it out for me. And the fact that it's very hard, especially the 85k. For most players, I would say like 60 to 70% of players, it's just kind of like whatever. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The things you can obtain are the hetero and the new memory crystal. We'll go over those translations right now. It took me to the wrong character. We have the new hetero. Blue allies, HP 40%, solid leader skill. It's always good to have those mono percentages covered. Then we have 17k HP. This dude is stacked on HP. He's got 1k defense. Why is he so tanky? This guy is kind of nutty. Actually, kind of insane. 17k HP with 1k defense, and I believe these are all like base stats once they are gold star. So this is really good. Attack 800, 155 agility, not too bad. Crit rate 50. Crit damage 120, standard, debuff chance 20, debuff resistance 45. This guy's like made to tank. Next event, he's probably gonna pop off. Wow, he's a beefy boy. I like this. I really like this. Physical. Oh, we'll cover basic. I just skipped right over it. Physical attack is single enemy with 400% power with a 100% chance for coordinated attack. I don't know if this means like other people in your party get to. I'm pretty sure this just means like these two attack together, and this is just like an odd wording because it's like such a special unit. But if it meant like all allies attack or like some allies attack with you, that'd be pretty cool. That just another concept, I guess. Then we have the S1 for cooldown. I haven't gone over cooldowns in a while. Cooldowns from 2 turns, then. I think someone, Reb told me what this meant. I completely forgot the translation. What is it? I can't. What is SP? Damn, I forgot what he told me. But then 1 turn cooldown, basically. Physical attack, a single enemy with 600% power, a 100% chance to inflict distraction for 1 turn. So this is the new debuff, which basically cancels passives. So this is not as good as Mimi's, obviously, because it is single target, but still pretty solid. Then we have physical attack, all enemies, 400% power, 100% chance to grant all allies defense and agility for 2 turns. I like this buff. Defense and agility work good together, so this is pretty unique and cool. Then he has, as his bonus stats, debuff res 10%, HP 20%, defense 30. So overall, really just buffing up his units even more. So really good. Then we have attributes. Anastasia camp, obviously demi-human, physical, and Japanese clothing. This is the new tag that I was talking about with Mimi. Kind of odd that only Mimi and hetero have it, even though a lot of the other characters recently have been coming out with kimonos and stuff like that. That could be considered Japanese. It is what it is. So overall, I really like the character. He looks really interesting. I just really like his kid. He's a very beefy boy. He looks pretty solid for free to play. Then we have the memory that we can farm. There are 2 versions of this memory, but of course I'll cover that in a little bit. First we have physical attack, defense 6%, so you need to have a physical unit in order to get the bonus stats from this. So you have defense basically all the way through, which is going to be a 19% defense increase. Then once it's gold at the start of battle, there's a 100% chance that you will activate automatic recovery for all allies for 1 turn. So this is basically a Priscilla in a memory. Like, there's an entire unit in a memory. It's only 1 turn, and you know, that's not going to be like too often, but like, I think this is really sick. Just having healing on a memory and it not having to be like the entire memory, like this could stand alone. Like, you could put this on Raws or something, or even on Hetero, you know, if you want. So this is pretty cool. This, let me see, at the start of battle. Okay, so this looks like at the very beginning of battle. I don't know if this says phase. Let me see. So I don't know if the beginning of battle and the beginning of phase is the same thing, the way it's worded. At the start of battle. Okay, yeah, so basically at the beginning of every phase, you're getting recovery. So every time you basically move into a new stage with new enemies, you're getting this. So this is really good. Potentially for the 25 wave, although, and the whale. But if you're needing this, and you're probably not strong enough to be like competing, for, you know, a bunch of missions and stuff like that anyway. So this is basically for a lot, basically new players. That's why it's free to play. So I do think these are both incredibly useful units, like the memory and both Hetero. I think these are really cool. Like, it seems like they're summonable. Like, this is what a normal summonable unit would look like with their memory. Like, we're so used to everything being so overpowered that like this looks really like tame in comparison. And yeah, so I think these could potentially be summonable units, but they're free to play, so that is really good. And we'll just go over and switch to the game, and we'll just take a look. We get these, again, it's a subjugation event. You should know how these work by now. We get tickets from stamina, we spend those tickets, we get medals, then we spend those medals in the shop, and there are missions as well. Wait, I'm in a 1k place? I'm 1k in the world? That's pretty neat. That's cool. Okay, cool. Then we have boosted units. You can always check the boosted units up top in this tab. Then these events always come with 2 shops, one at the very beginning. Then another one comes about a week or so after. These shops basically give you a lot of really good prizes. You basically want to fill them out. These will give you, the runs give you medals. You use the medals to spend your currency. You're basically doing multis here. You do multis until everything is empty. I have one of these left, and then one of these left, and then it'll be completely empty. And then once it's empty, you click this button, and it'll reset the entire pool. And you basically want to gun for all of these gold rewards. And around after 5, 6 through 8 are kind of meh rewards. They're kind of whatever. They're just kind of like filler, basically. It doesn't keep going with numbers, but there is a 9, there is a 10, and it is infinite, and you can just keep rolling for these 15 gems, and there's a lot of materials there, so the 15 gems are going to be rather rare. Mainly you want to gun for the 1 through 5. Once you get through the 1 through 5, I would recommend saving until the second shop comes out, which is basically the same exact thing as this. It's just a reset, as if they were to reset this shop. It's basically the same thing. So then you would want to go through the 1 through 5 again, and then you can waste your medals how you see fit. And this event also came, this is more of a Golden Week in general thing, but I haven't covered this, so I'm just going to cover it here. This shop is when you run stamina, you get these coins, and you get coins depending on how much stamina you use. So if you spend 30 stamina, again, you get 30 coins. Same with the tickets for this event that I'm talking about. And you basically just buy a bunch of shards for the cats, a bunch of fragments, really good. You get, I believe it's 100 free shards in this entire event for Mimi. So if you pull her, that's basically 1 free awakening. It's really good. And then you have hetero shards. We're going to be able to farm him eventually. I'll do a video on his dungeon when it comes out. Then we have old Mimi, hetero, and Tibi. Then we have hourglasses, some of the materials, and some of the useless stuff. So let's get back to the event. So the event takes about 100 tickets per run. Then there are every now and then there are these 200 ticket costing stages. They are the same as the previous stage before it. They're just basically there to speed farm. So if you have a bunch of tickets and you don't want to do them one by one, you can do them basically with double stamina. So that's what those are for. Then we have the 55k version, which gives you the second version of the memory. The second version of the memory is basically the same exact thing stat wise, but it just has a glowing border, so like you can flex. See, like this is from a subjugation event, and then here it is after I did the 55k. They give you a fully maxed out memory right off the bat. It is completely gold. The one you actually get from the event you have to build up yourself, but once you do the 55k, it is completely maxed for you. Here it is again for this one, and I actually beat the 55k already for this event, which I'm going to do in this video. I'll just do it again. It does cost tickets, unfortunately, but it's whatever. I'm not sure if it gives any boosted rewards or anything, but either way, you want to be farming the 50k, because the 55k is really only for you to get that memory. Then after that, it's really not worth doing. For the 55k, I would recommend just using like a normal team. You shouldn't be using like boosted units or anything like that. I do believe that they give you team options, but it didn't give it to me. I don't believe there's a button to actually check the teams that people used, but once you actually get into the event for the first time, I think after opening the app, it'll give you a bunch of team options that you can use, or like team references that other people have used. So we'll go ahead and try and do the 55k and see if we can do it, because I did get rather lucky. I think I had like only my Krush left alive when I did it, so we'll see if we can do it. I bring Hetero because he's basically made, it's Hetero, it's Mimi. I bring Mimi because she's made for the event, and she with her distraction ability, so hopefully I can pop it off here. Okay, it literally didn't go off on the boss, so that's very bad. This might not be a good run. This boss isn't too wild, it's just the fact that he's very fast and he's very offensive, but defense-wise, he doesn't really tanky hits. The side mobs, on the other hand, are very tanky, so you probably don't want to be going for them. And he's immune to various things. The game translations guide on the Discord, they have everything he's immune to, every skill he uses, every skill that the side mobs use, all his damage numbers. I'll show you guys in a quick bit, but yeah, so if you ever just want to calculate it all for yourself instead of like running teams and just trying over and over, you can definitely take a look at the Discord. So this run's going okay. I have a feeling he's about to just wipe my entire team in like a move or two. If we can kill him, oh my god, thank god. Okay, we killed him. This went a lot better. Before, I only had my Krush left alive, so I'm not sure what happened there, but I completely rolled his ass, so that was really good. So basically that's the 55k. Again, just bring your best units. Type advantage really matters a lot in this game. It feels because a lot of the leader skills and percentages and everything like that just aren't big enough yet to boost where type advantage doesn't really matter anymore, like in Dokkan or something like that. So type advantage, you definitely want that small edge that it gives you. It feels like it makes a difference. And then of course I have Subaru for the attack, and then Mimi because she's made for the event, and Krush because she's just such an overpowered green unit. So then after about 3 runs a day from any of these, you're going to be getting a crystal. My voice just cracked horribly, I'm sorry. You get a crystal. These give bonus drops for your medals, so make sure you'll be putting your boosted units on that team, because it is an entirely different team. So you might mistakenly beat the crystal without your normal team, and you might not get the boosted stuff, so just be aware of that. And then let me fix this really quick, and then we'll just go into the event guide really quick. I'll show you again. This is where we start off. They show you all the missions that you can get, all the rewards. Then they show you everything that the boss does. So yeah, if again, the Discord is linked in the description. If you want to know all of this, you can just go into the event guide channel right here, it says, and it will show you basically everything that's come with this event, how to beat it, or not how to beat it, but like what you can do. So it shows you auto skills, what it's immune to, and everything like that. So yeah, this was a little bit longer than expected, but I hope you guys stuck around with me. That's going to do it for the Subjugation event. Again, one of the better events in the game. I think Subjugation events are just so much better than the all-out wars, and I'm going to have a good time playing this for a while. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry it was a little late. Sorry it was a little long. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.